Aloha and welcome to ITS 129. Today let's take a look at the Premier Products Database. Now if you haven't downloaded Microsoft Access yet, not a problem. You can refer to figure 1.2 in your textbook. However, if you have downloaded Microsoft Access, let's take a look at it. First of all, we're going to take a look at Assignment 1. And if you scroll down to the bottom of Assignment 1, there is a Premier Products Database. Please click on it and then click on OK to open it. Now, it should open Microsoft Access if you do have it. Yeah? If you don't have it, it's not going to open. When you do open it in Microsoft Access, it's going to require you to do a couple of things just very much unique to Microsoft Access. First thing, please save it. Now I'm going to save it to my desktop, and also you will need to enable your content. First thing, let's take a look at just the Microsoft Access application itself. Just like other Microsoft applications, it has tabs: Home, Create, External Data, Database Tools. Now we will be taking a look at many of the tools located under each tab, but not all of them. For today, let's take a look at the Home tab. Yeah? And on the left over here, we're going to kind of take a look at something called the Objects pane. And the Objects pane has a list of all of the objects in your current database. Now, if you don't see what I see, you can always click on this little arrow, pull down this arrow next to All Access Objects, and what you do is you make sure you click on Object Type. That will list each of the objects that you have in your database by category. So we have tables, queries, forms right now. As far as tables are, we have 5 tables: customer, order line, orders, part, and rep. If you want to open up a table, all you need to do is just double click on the table and it opens it up. If you need to close it, all the way on the right there should be an X to close button, and you close it and close the table. Now I'm going to open up our customer table and take a look at some of the information that's located in the customer table. Now the customer table very evidently collects information on the customer. Yeah, it has, for now, we have 11 customers, and I know that because if I come to the navigation bar at the bottom, it tells me I have 11 records. Currently, I'm in the second of 11 records, or the third of 11 records. Each row or record, contains information on that one particular entity, object. For example, it has a customer number, customer name, customer street, city, state, zip code, their current balance, and their limit of the amount that they can have as a balance with us, as well as the representative number. Now, each customer has a unique identifier. This is known as a primary key, which we'll be talking about a little bit later. But by just looking at the data, you can see some information about each customer. For example, Bargains Galore currently has a balance of $3,412 with us, but have a limit of $10,000, so there's still quite a bit more. As well as Representative 65, sales representative number 65, is the one that's servicing this customer. Now, each table has different information about this in this database. Now, the way that these guys all relate to each other is known as a database. They collect different information of different parts of the organization or entity. For example, if this one here, we're running a store, right? We would want to know information about the customer. We would want to know information about their orders. We would want to know what information about which part they ordered from us. Yeah? These are all parts of a database. A database can have as many tables as it wants, and each table can have as many fields as it wants. It's up to us as the designer. Yeah, this is just a very, very basic database. And the system that manages all of this stuff is called a database management system. And for this semester, we'll be using Microsoft Access for most of the semester in how to manage the information, how to create it, and how to find information